Welcome to What's Good Cincinnati. I'm Joe Lunsford.
I'm Ralph Hoover.
And we have Rob Wilfong and Angelo Cantanzaro with us today. We like to goof around in the studio, and today just happens to be Ralph's birthday. So we figured we'd goof around a little bit and roast him.
He doesn't fit in the pan. I'm not going after the giblets.
Oh, God.
Although we will want gravy. So, Ralph, where were you born?
Cincinnati, right here.
Oh,
Not in the studio.
that answers a lot of questions I had. And that blows my sponge theory, too.
Wow.
Was that a contraceptive sponge joke? I don't get it.
I think it was.
Blowing sponges. I don't never heard that.
You don't Google very often.
You don't watch SpongeBob very much, do you?
There's an episode where SpongeBob gets blown.
There's a lot of them.
That's kind of
I know he splits his pants. I don't know what happens after that. I think they sing a song. I'm not sure.
Oh, God, we're tearing up children's cartoons. Okay.
Yes, when it's
We can
Ralph's
edit
birthday.
We're so childish. Sorry. All right.
I didn't prepare
As
any material for it.
as Jimmy would say, hey, guys.
What did he say about the bag?
How did that go? We should just talk about that.
He said, I got it on my computer over there. And he was saying, I left. I went back there in the green room. He said,
He got up and he had to walk.
yeah, I had to get out of the room because I was about
Dude, he
to
was
just-
talking about. He said the only I've ever had was when I killed a cat in a bag or something.
No,
Like,
he said something about, he was talking about when he goes on stage, he because he's how he's so open to being gay.
Right.
He goes on stage, he said, let's just let the cat out of the bag, and he said, ironically enough, that's where I put anything is in a bag. Keep it away from me. It's gross. I don't understand it.
Right.
And dude, I lost it. I had to go back. I had to go out both of them big thick doors and just start laughing.
And dude, and they
"Oh my
got
God."
me sitting here, and I'm trying to keep a straight face,
Right.
and it's like I got two fingers in my mouth trying to hold my tongue and shit. It was funny, dude.
That is funny.
I put him
I'm
in
having
speaker.
a rough time roasting you. I swear to God. I sat and I thought about it last night. It's like, you know,
350 with some
what's-
carrots.
you know him better than anybody.
350 with some carrots.
That's right. Well,
245.
you know him better than anybody. You should do the
Yeah, that's why I was gonna go last.
No,
Yeah, we're saving all the harsh for last, I guess.
Yeah, I was gonna do all.
So was it a gay guy that trimmed your beard for you? Or
It was me.
was it? Okay. That's your birthday beard?
Use a crooked
Doesn't tickle
ruler.
the sphincter quite as much when you trim it back like that. Yeah.
I don't know. It's not long enough yet. I've got to get it about that long to reach the sphincter.
Do you use products on that beard?
Well, just toothpaste.
All natural.
That's right. And mass and gill.
Blueberry toothpaste. All right, so Ralph today.
I got that toothpaste from Jimmy, actually.
I feel bad bashing on this guy. This is the worst person to roast.
We're gonna do.
Welcome to Seattle.
Can I ask? It is Bob face. Okay.
Let's see his meal face.
That's not Bob. That's
As long as we
Pinocchio.
don't see his O face, I'm happy.
Yeah, I'm not doing the O face. I can't do an O face. I've never done an O face.
So let's discuss your last operation, Ralph.
Well, let's see.
Yeah, that wasn't funny. Okay,
That's a good question.
that's what I was gonna do.
That's what he's been trying to do. For 10
That's what I've been
minutes.
trying to do for 2 minutes. All right, staring at the camera, God. So today's your birthday. How old are you?
35.
That was I thought there was gonna be a better answer.
Riveting.
Have you scheduled your colonoscopy?
I've already had one, actually.
Was your name on the credits? Who was Key Grip?
I don't know. Nurse Betty.
That would suck if you co-starred in your own colonoscopy film.
Yeah, that would be weird.
Did you taste it on the back of your teeth?
No, he didn't. He didn't
I
go
don't
that
think
far.
that's going to make the Sundance Musical Festival there.
Yeah, but it might make Broadway.
Good. It was just that gay. It was gay enough for Broadway.
Yeah.
We like that.
They'll write it stinks.
It hit Broadway straight up. Just went straight up the Hershey Highway.
There's going to be a lot
I'm
of
roasting. Am I
editing.
supposed to be roasting
You're not supposed to
myself?
roast
What the fuck?
yourself.
Come on,
So
man.
what is it in your childhood that
That's how
has
nice
made
the
you
guy
go
is.
for that low-hanging fruit every time?
Being short.
You want to talk about it? How does that make you feel?
Not really.
It's the low-hanging fruit.
We
If
should
you
do
don't
a
open up,
regular
Ralph,
show.
we can't.
No, it's not blueberries. Do what?
If you don't open up, Ralph, we can't help you. So if you'd like to stop at the desk on your way out, you can
That
get another
sounds like
appointment.
this one doctor I knew.
Don't it though?
I've never went back to that dentist.
Hey, I got 2 words for you. You're welcome.
As his lip quivers.
Wolfong.
Now we're all good. Now we're all good.
Fuck the guy
Okay.
that told me to write more dick jokes.
There you go.
So as I got the container for the turkey ball.
Okay, so you're janitorial.
Pretty much.
Way cool. I was a janitor for 4 years.
Look what it's
It
done
has
for
launched
Rob.
me. It has launched my career.
Yeah, that's when you do comedy, when you finally have a job so shit that you're like, you know what, I can be this
I
broke and
cannot
miserable
work.
doing comedy. So-
How many jokes have you told into a mop?
Not many. Not many at all.
Do you have to wear?
Now,
do you have to wear a
toilet brush,
jumpsuit?
that's a different story.
Is this
Do
Rob's
I have to wear
Playhouse?
what?
I guess. I'm just trying to
I'm
get
just-
you guys
I'm
rolling.
just
a little
playing
bit.
it.
We're just watching.
If it was Rob's Playhouse, anyway.
Good game movie.
And if you talk to me long enough, I'll be stealing material from the Archies. So where do you get your material from, Ralph?
Just yeah, Kroger's. Well, as far as my materials, if I my hypodermic needles and stuff like that, I get from Kroger's. But like my jokes and stuff, just
This is mine. We'll take care of
Ladies and
that.
gentlemen, I thought we had this discussion about crosstalk. Ralph.
6-inch voices.
Ralph said Kroger.
but other than that, my jokes, I just get them from experience.
So what would you call yourself as a comedian? What type of material do you do? This is the second time I've had to warn you about crosstalk,
And that's all of us.
Yeah,
and that was after our initial orientation. Okay, where
This is
were
going to
we?
be great on the reel. Nobody ever sees.
Where were we?
My jokes and stuff, they just life experiences.
Would you call yourself a kind of a dirty comedian? Would you call yourself a fluff guy? What would you?
Are we filming porn?
I know! I see myself as a snuff
he's
film.
He's gonna keep
I'm the
talking.
comic version of a snuff film. I can kill any crowd you put me in front of.
He's gonna keep talking to me
Literally.
in that deep voice. I'm gonna get aroused.
That's right.
Cialis.
Cialis and Viagra.
We lost the fact that you were at Kroger.
We passed that, I think. Didn't we?
You are becoming a bad interview.
We passed that.
What's the name of your show again?
Do you moisturize?
Rob's Playhouse.
Does
No,
he
it's
moist
funny.
his eyes or moisturize?
I know Joe does because he took his hat off.
Well, I moisturize just one area.
I dyed my hair. It looks good clear.
That's pretty funny.
You need to jump a higher SPF. Just thinking, it's the summer.
SPF.
It's,
Sunscreen.
Oh,
Right.
yeah.
In your case, you need DND, damn near drywall. But anyway, we're and that shine. Johnson would be proud of that. You haven't got much to say.
No, actually,
Where did you get your hat
I'm
at?
having a hard time jumping in.
Where'd you get your hat at?
Actually, your mom gave it to me.
She has good taste. But then again, the kids used to
But she
say
don't
she dressed
taste
me
good.
funny.
Well, maybe they were right. I don't know.
What have you been into, Angela?
I've been into very little, apparently. It's what I showed up for. That's the question.
Yeah,
Was
you got
that
exactly
her
what you
street
showed up
name?
for. Very
What's
little.
that? Very little.
Back to you, Ralph.
No doubt.
That was our commercial.
So what particular products are you putting in your hair nowadays?
Just cheap Family Dollars.
You look more like a salon man to me.
Yeah. Woke up late, threw some in because my hair was everywhere, and I was just like, fuck it. I'm
By
done.
salon, he meant you look like you sat on Vine Street and let the homeless guys jack off in your hair.
Oh, no. No, not homeless. Not homeless guys. I sat by the zoo and let the giraffe come in my hair.
That's a tall order, so.
All right.
That's not a beard, that's a dream catcher.
Could you do
I'm
me a favor
sorry.
and just stick
I'm
a
sorry.
screwdriver into the third hard drive and that way, and just make sure this never sees the light of day?
I did not mean to smack the table, but that was funny.
Let's go back to the throwaway footage, shall we?
Dream catcher.
We've got enough for 8
So,
garbage cans.
all right, here, I got you.
Why don't you do this? Let's try another approach. Because you
I
can
thought
do
we
it
were
all.
roasting me, not interviewing me.
Well, because what are we going to say about you? You know what I mean? I mean, you know, seriously.
for an
what am I
actual
gonna
roast,
say?
we need about
I'm getting
10.
a bald spot, so you can pick on that.
Yeah, I'm going to pick on you being bald. I'm going to
Yeah.
pick on you for being fat. I'm going to pick on you for being broke. I'm broker, balder, and fatter than you'll ever hope to be. And you're younger than me. Right. I just, you know.
I know Rob's got some built-up aggression
Well, then
against
say
me.
something.
No,
See what I mean? There ain't nothing
that
to
was
poke
my
at.
third-
Oh, no, he's not having the aggression toward Ralph. He's been me the whole
I
time.
know. What I'm saying is,
Well, you
there
do
ain't
have a lot
nothing to
more to
poke
work
at.
on.
So-
once you
So,
switch
so,
seats and
so,
you were
Ralph,
like
a
a
dickhead,
here's how it's been. So, Ralph, how you doing? So, shut the f*** up.
Yeah, there's no animosity there. Fucking.
Yeah, no, just say something like you know, next year for my birthday, you'll get me some diapers, but right now I got your walker outside. Something like that. You know? I mean, just say shit
Well,
like
I was
that.
trying to
you
be
know?
funny.
Yeah, well, you can be funny.
I'm just kidding.
I mean, you need
I
some
didn't have a lot of money, so I got Ralph when I got him
can usually
last year.
rag on
Bed
anybody,
bugs.
but I find it like too sympathetic of a target. You know what I mean?
They didn't even.
Rip on you.
No, they didn't even hear that shit.
I said I didn't have a lot of money, so I got Ralph when I got him last year. Bed bugs.
Now that's funny.
You know.
I've been to his house. He still has.
Actually, he has a collection now. He actually named them.
I've got the whole set.
We brought Lucy in to show y'all. There she go.
Found it. Oh no, that was the lice.
I should scoot over now.
Hey, you guys want to meet Happy Krabby?
That's disgusting.
That's why we
Do you have crabs down there? They're probably not very happy.
Oh no, they're happy.
They're
They're
starving their ass off, I'm
Some
sure.
of the chicks I've seen you with, they'd be lobsters.
If they aren't happy, they can stop by the coffee.
Like he said, LeQuint.
Look one.
Maybe they'll get.
That hotel Kim was
I
talking
do
about.
have some legitimate questions since we're burning precious.
Maybe grammatical.
I got a bag up there with like 42 discs in it, so we're
We
good.
got plenty.
Yeah. Each disc has 2 hours.
Tell us the story of the golden mic.
That actually is the whole thing.
Outside of being the oddest phallic symbol I think I've ever ran across in my life, what's the rest of the story?
Gold member.
It's actually the golden mic is actually the Run Productions logo.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, well, who would?
Well, I didn't think it was gold. I know your logo, but I didn't think it was gold. But go on.
oh, you never seen a little circle on the
It was more of a marigold, if I remember my crayons. But go ahead. Ralph blogs.
Yeah, really. That's gonna be on my blog.
That's another word for it.
But yeah, it was.
Blogs
He
the bishop.
tweets.
It was.
too.
It was actually. I don't tweet.
That's a shame, Ralph.
Although
I crow. Actually,
We are in anticipatory
crow,
arrest.
it's the
waiting for
hillbilly.
this.
I haven't tweeted since 15. Puberty hit, and I started crying.
I haven't had this much fun since the last time I overdosed.
But yeah,
Gives us
it
all
was
something to look forward
Speaking of Tuesday,
It's Monday.
What is Tuesday?
I'm hoping.
What's going on Tuesday?
Hopefully I overdose.
Is it in your Franklin
Probably too
plan?
expensive for. We couldn't fund enough drugs to overdose.
I'm sure I can borrow enough from everybody
We have to
walking down the
actually
street.
go to China and find the opiates ourselves.
I hear they got good stuff in Canada. Check it out.
Yeah. I'm not chasing down beavers.
You know what's ruining comedy in this city?
People like that venue.
Trivia.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Keno and
Yeah,
trivia.
what the hell is that about? They had a Harry Potter trivia thing. Somebody sent me a request on Facebook. That's
hey,
like,
you know what? Well, while we're doing this, maybe I should make an announcement. Ladies and gentlemen, my roast has been canceled.
you're doing great with the cancellations.
Yeah, I know.
You got paid.
I need a
Shit in the last 3 years.
This needs to be shut down. Let's call in Ralph Hoover.
When you run out to cancel, there's always a show.
So let's get back to your birthday, just for case if you don't mind. I'm gonna segue back to your birthday now, because now that
there's a segue story.
now that
Is there one big enough?
now that the pressure is up.
I'm sorry, I had to.
That's all right. That's all right. I didn't know you knew what a segue was.
Yeah.
I've seen
I
your
fell
act,
off.
and
I
apparently
fell
you
off
don't.
one last week. Got ran over by one too.
So you're 35, right? And how many kids do you have?
4.
4. Oh my
Too
God.
many. 4 too many.
So you feel 45?
Two of them are mine.
No, actually, I feel about 85.
Yeah, I can believe that.
Onions make me constipated.
35. See, I'm 45, and I have no sympathy for a guy turning 35 because you're still 10 years younger than me, and your body aches and pains haven't caught up to that, real level yet.
Mine aches and pains, trust me.
Yeah. Well, getting reamed in the ass doesn't count. That's kind of that's not the kind of pain I was really referring to.
Here's
Are you in
somewhere.
here? I feel like I'm crowding you out over here. Come on in.
Do you need some more cocaine? Here, this is on me.
Yes, I do. I'm going to sell it out front.
Don't
Take the money and eat on it.
Jesus. I've bit every one of my nails to the quick. We are picking those needles up, right?
Well, stop and have lunch.
I have no more nails. Look, you see.
Ralph ain't got no nails. Boy, this interview is really lightened up here. How you doing up there, man?
How are you in the booth? Let's go to the booth, Rob.
He ain't.
He's left. I told you those guys quit like 2 hours ago.
All right, what time is it?
He flashed the monitor, so we're like,
All right, so we're a little after 12 here. We've got a couple things we could use.
You're only 35? Mm-hmm. How do you kind of explain the memories?
I don't.
I don't. I cover them up.
He doesn't remember days past. Oh, you said memories.
Yeah. He's going to need a man's ear. A bro.
That was funny.
Go with the Velcro, them little hooks. Screwed up, man.
Yeah, well, see, it's okay because I only wear it on the weekend.
And he's already trained his daughter
Do
to
they
take
really
his
have
bras
total
off.
Velcro balls?
Yeah.
I've never ran across the Velcro ball.
And what if one cuts loose and leaves a big red
Yeah,
mark?
there's no such thing as a Velcro
A
ball.
Velcro bra?
Yeah, it'd be too easy.
That would be
to do
cool.
That interview just went.
Have you posted any? Is anything going on here? Has anything been posted yet?
No, it's
No,
already
nothing yet.
canceled. We're
Yeah,
just,
Yeah, we're just wasting time now. FCC,
we just have no life.
FCC called me like 2 hours ago and said,
We know you guys.
Yeah.
We know you guys wouldn't
We
hang
hadn't
out
even
with
aired
us
the
if we
first
didn't have a
episode.
show,
We
so
know.
we had to lie about it. This is all staged.
This is all this guy.
These don't even work.
Guys.
I'm just going to
Ladies and gentlemen, this is not a good endorsement for his testosterone pill.
This is actually the end of a
But I will tell you this,
lipstick,
if you want something, call Joe Lunsford.
That's gonna be funny. I might see if I can do that gig with you, selling the testosterone.
Yeah,
That'd be
yeah,
funny.
man. I tell you what, and it's gonna help me come up with a lot of
Could you
material.
imagine working with him and Keith Sauer?
You think you're an angry at the world
Hilarious.
comedian now? Jeez.
Yeah, you work
Lord.
with Keith and Joe.
No, I don't think I'm gonna eat the testosterone pills. I'm just gonna sell them to people.
He's got samples.
Well, maybe I'll snort one and see what.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Oh, bang a testosterone pill.
My nose get real long and hard.
I'm your host, Joe Lunsford,
I'm Ralph Hoover.
and we have a lot of fun in the studio, and a lot of times we screw up because we have too much fun. So right now what we're going to do is we're going to show you a collection of some of the outtakes that we have.
Enjoy the clips.
We is having technical difficulties.
Oh, alright, can I do this opener now?
These is all outtakes.
The opener.
We just finna show y'all some of these outtakes. Better enjoy it.
Hi, and welcome to What's Good Cincinnati. Usually we like to have a lot of fun here in the studio, and we're going to show you today outtakes of previous episodes, and I just spit.
Yeah.
Hi, and welcome back to What's Good Cincinnati. I'm your host. I'm your ho.
Mo.
No, you're the ho-mo. I'm just the ho.
No.
Not your ho, though.
No. Hello, Mo. You can tell when Chad's getting aggravated because the TV comes on, then it cuts right back out. See, right now he's pissed.
That's it, telling us to hurry up. Let's go. Come on. Okay.
It's all right, man. You'll have time to watch Oprah.
He fades it back on.
All right.
Is the other one working?
Damn, Angelo. He faded it back in because we were ready. We said we were ready, and you're like, "Is the other one working?"
I was like,
Joe had that.
that's gonna be a good still picture.
Gentlemen.
My mic felt funny. Actually, what it did was I moved and it rubbed across my
Why don't
nipple.
you at least, like, as a prop, put it over by you? It's just bothering me. It's like, what the hell is the Claude Rains edition of the mic over there? The Invisible Man's on the show.
That's what you did to me last time you emceed. I went up there and stood up backwards. Remember that?
Did I do that?
Remember that? You kept leaving the mic pointed to the word "the crown." So I went up there and talked to him with my back.
It's a phallic thing. He always leaves his mic pointed
Gold
towards the
member.
ground.
Well, I was hoping there was going to be some after I left the stage. Like anything, anybody, anything.
I don't know if sighs of relief really count as laughter.
So there's no contest, huh?
Okay, we need to shut up and we need to start this, right? Sorry.
So every time I go to ask a question, like this breaks out.
What a thought.
Yeah. He had to massage his head to figure out what question to ask.
What was that thought again?
That I'm the only guy that has like herpes on the top of his head.
That brown spots.
You do tricks. Pay for them. All right, what should have wrote a bunch.
Yeah, that would have been a really good idea. Her music.
You have an eye booger and it's bugging the fuck.
No, but anyway, so what I'm saying is this was supposed to be what?
It's
It
still there.
was supposed to be the
It's still
prize
there.
for the.
You broke it up and it's in 4 pieces.
Dude, I'm trying to answer his question. You can't see
You
it.
really? Yeah, I can see it.
Okay.
Pieces went flying.
They were flying off.
Did you
like
see it?
shrapnel. Eye booger shrapnel was flying off of his ass.
Finally, something funny happened. I
That's the
spit.
most incredible thing I've ever seen in my
Dude,
life.
it shot. It was like there was fireworks
I
in
know,
your eye
there's a
boogers.
piece of it on your hat.
Yeah, I'm sure there is.
You better get it off before it dries.
It was dry because I think it scratched my
Teeth to death.
She'll be glad you cut your
only that were true.
nails. Let me tell you.
I do love Keith, and I hope we use this, but he cracked me up the other day. I was drinking a beer, and I spit half of it out, and I'll tell you how simple the conversation went. I said, "Hey, man, what are you doing?" "I'm at the gym."
Who said that, Keith?
Keith, I wanted to say you fucking
I
liar.
always found it hard to leave gyms behind.
Yeah.
Man,
What was he doing at the gym? Were all the snack machines and Kroger's empty?
Dude, I don't know, but he was there. It was dead too.
It's just protein bars. Damn it.
Exactly.
I'm hungry anyway.
We have a lot of mess ups here in the studio, like right now. See the pauses, the camera switching back and forth randomly.
All right. Can I do this opener now?
These is all outtakes. Come on. What do you want? What the hell happened to your hand?
Where?
That ginormous hole.
Right there?
Why do you have midget thumbs?
Talking about that right
Dude,
there?
I've never noticed your... yeah.
Locker bit me.
I've never noticed your thumbs. You had the world's smallest thumbs, dude.
Thumbs up.
It's... boy. Midget thumb.
Is it any longer now?
Oh, God.
Is it any longer now? I knew you'd love that.
Oh, my God. That made everything hurt. Did you just see that? Did you hear it? Ugh.
Please tell me you got that sound on there.
Ugh.
That was great.
That made my spinal cord move. That was foul.
Could always do this for you.
That's gross.
And we're gonna
My name is Jamal Thumbs Bigger.
show you some outtakes today. Out of our show.
If you haven't noticed, Ralph is an idiot. So we have plenty of outtakes.
Well, I have fun doing it. I've been trying to do an opener for 25.
Why is that funny? Why is silence funny?
I don't know. It's just our facial expressions, I guess. Hope you enjoyed this crazy, insane episode with nothing but bloopers and outtakes. Tune in next week to see what kind of crazy... That's almost good.
Time in the day,
Thanks for tuning in. Shit.
Little devil, aren't I? Thanks for tuning in to this Alapayaha.
Did not know we were airing in India now.
That's what I thought too, and I said it. How?
What's going on here?
In this segment, Ralph fucks his hair. In this segment, you see how bad Ralph fucks his hair.
Yeah, there's...
In this segment, Ralph is cornholio.
That was awesome. Perfect timing. Wow.
What?
The birthday thing. Jesus Christ. I'm always going to cancel my birthday.
In this episode, we get canceled.
Ralph's birthday has been canceled. You ready?
Yes, sir.
Now, this first story we're going to tell you about is a boy in Minnesota who...
Minnesota?
Minnesota.
Alright. Dude, you're the one did it. I didn't do it. Minnesota.
Yes, we said porn star. This boy is trying to make every teenage boy's fantasy come true.
And 30-year-old guys.
30-year-old man. In this segment, we're going to talk about stories that we find amusing and a little bit far-fetched and out there.
Okay.
This first story we're going to tell you about is about a boy in Minnesota who was a little bit down on his luck when it came to prom.
This poor boy actually asked out all the girls in his class and got turned down by them. Being that this happened, he resorted to some other measures.
He then turned to Twitter and made 600 tweets to 600 different girls.
After all that, the boy finally did get a response from California. He actually got hold of a 19-year-old girl that was more than willing to go to prom with him. Only problem is the school then decided to ban her from the prom.
Now, the reason the school decided to ban her from the prom is because she's not just an ordinary girl from another school district, let alone another state.
She's actually a porn star.
Yes, we said porn star. This boy is trying to make every teenage boy's fantasy come true.
Now, man, I think it's cool that one of the teachers actually wants to help him out, because I don't see what the big deal is. I mean, he's 18. It's not like he's a 15-year-old kid.
Right.
You know, she's only 19. I don't see what the big deal is. You're allowed to bring kids from other schools to the prom.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I mean, why would anybody deny a porn star entry to whatever facility they're in? I mean, if the tables were turned, I don't think the porn star would deny any of them entry. I probably should have warned you about that joke.
Yeah, because I was not ready for that at all.
Yeah.
And what I think is cool is this kid was smart enough, dude, to jump on Twitter and just send out all these messages to all these different girls. And I'm sure he didn't expect to get a porn star to go to the prom with him, but I think that was pretty smart what he did.
Well, yeah, I mean, it was a good idea. I mean, resort to desperate measures, but I don't know if he was going for the porn star thing or just trying to prove.
Sent out over 600 tweets.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
right.
I'm sure the kid, after getting turned down by every chick at his school pretty much, was just out to find somebody to go with him.
Right, but at the same time, too, I don't know what his actual intentions were. I don't know if they were.
I'll tell you what his intentions were.
Well, yeah. I know what his intentions were, too, because they're probably the same as mine were when I went to prom. But,
too bad Twitter wasn't around when you went to prom.
no shit. MySpace wasn't even around.
See, I was lucky. Like, I was popular.
We had pagers when I was in school. That was it. That was social media. Pagers. You know, but you couldn't, you know.
Things would have been so much different had all the stuff that's around now been around back when we were in school, especially you, because you were in school before me. By the time I went to high school, you were already out.
Yeah. But I mean, like I was saying, though, I don't know what his actual intentions were, but one of the tweets that he tweeted was one of Charlie Sheen's living girlfriends.
Yeah, I heard that.
And it was just, I was like, wow, you've got balls to ask Charlie Sheen's girl to, I mean, one of his girlfriends.
But did he know it?
I mean,
is she famous, or is she just famous for being with Charlie Sheen?
I don't know, either way.
Well, I mean, honestly, I hope the best for the kid. I hope he has a great prom.
Oh, yeah,
I
man.
hope they let him in, and I hope he gets what his original intentions were.
I honestly hope that he gets that porn star in there. I honestly hope that he gets that porn star in there. I hope he dances with her all night long, and I hope every girl that looked at him and said no when he asked them is like, mother.
Yeah.
You know, like, I should have done it. I should have done. I mean, this boy is, in my opinion, this boy is a genius.
I mean, like I said, it was very smart of him to do that, and I mean, I hope it works out for him. I mean, he's not really a kid; he's 18 years old.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a grown man, but you know, I hope everything works out for him. It reminds me of a couple of those Hollywood movies.
Yeah, like The Girl Next Door.
The Girl Next Door, and there was a couple other ones.
Yeah.
You know, hopefully they don't get caught in the library.
Yeah, really. Or maybe so. Let one of them girls that said no to him catch him in the library. Like, oh, it could have been me.
Yeah, and they, porn stars usually travel in packs, or is that wolves? But anyway,
What's the difference?
well, because if they're going after just this one kid, he may need some help.
You can contact us on Facebook if you need help with. This next segment is complete and total randomness.
I got tattoos and a Slipknot shirt. I look violent.
You sound like
And I
Eddie.
said like Eddie Murphy. I want a shrimp sandwich. And I want an egg on top.
Shrimp sandwich.
It's a shrimp sandwich. I want an egg on top of it. Collard greens. And it better be wheat bread. When Wonder Bread shit. Better be toasted.
Oh my God.
I want fried chicken skin on top too. Not fried chicken, just skin. Take the skin out, put it on the egg.
With a bacon bits.
I want no bacon bits. I want the whole bacon. Cut the pig in half, put it on top. Right on top of the chicken skin, it's sitting on top of the egg. On top of the bread. Put the bread on the inside and put the chicken skin over it.
Smoking ban? What smoking ban? We, the people of What's Good Cincinnati, now declare this the #1 talk show in the city. My name is Ralph. I want you to vote for me because I will be the best damn president that ever was. I'm gonna put a fishing pond in the front yard of the White House. I'm gonna have barbecue and pig roast in the side lawn. The Pentagon ain't gonna be the Pentagon no more. It's gonna be an octagon. And I will continue to masturbate all over everything. Thank you. Rock on, dude. Hi, my name is Jack Hill, and I'm running for president. I want y'all to vote for me. I'll go and do some fly fishing, and I'm gonna go to them fourth world countries to where they don't have that much money, and I'm gonna do some fishing with them. I'm gonna teach them how to fish so they don't go hungry, and then I'm gonna go to these fourth world cities right here in our country, and I'm gonna teach them how to fish. But I don't know if they know how to fish because they don't have no ponds nearby, but they had the mud puddles, so we could just put some water in there and throw a couple little goldfish and then teach them how to fish. And then I'm gonna go down to the little neighborhood right down in the on the other side of the woods where they got all kinds of what they call them projects, but to me, see, a project is like building a shed. So we're not gonna build no shed, but we're gonna go down there and we're gonna show them how to do things the right way, and we're gonna just vote for me. Just vote for me for the president. And yeah, my name is Jack Hill. Y'all have a good one and vote for me. Yeah. Here we go. Hi, my name is Grandpa Bean. I want y'all vote for me, and we're gonna
What was the question? Oh, yeah, and we're gonna, do I got something in my nose there? My God, what the hell is that? I think I got that, come here, that little, yeah, right there, okay, yeah. By the way, onions make me constipated, so I can't really do nothing with no onions. I ordered a pizza one time, and what was the question? Vote for me. My name is Jack Bean. Well, who are you people? Do I know y'all? Oh. All right, well, I guess I'm gonna go find my doctor real quick because I got something going on my backside. It don't feel too good as on my left cheek. Y'all have a good one and do whatever it is y'all doing. See ya.
I lift things up and put them down. I lift things up and put them down. I lift things up and put them down. It wobbly. It like the attack at the killer podium. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, I'm here to talk to you today about a very important issue that is weighing down on our city. It's the homeless people in our city. How are they homeless? They have the entire city. They live on the streets. I live in a house on a street. I don't understand this. How is this possible?
Save the plants. Thank you.
Dumbass motherfuckers left a fucking golden mic laying around. I'm taking this shit. Thank you for watching. Good night. Now, if you're thinking about doing stand-up comedy, a few things that you might want to keep in mind when you're introduced to the stage are just a few simple little steps. Now, when they say your name, welcome to the stage, and then your name, you only got a couple seconds. So we're going to do a quick run through of a few little pointers. So now they just said, welcome to the stage and my name. So I come up to the mic stand and the bar stool, put my stuff down, whatever I have in my hand, take the mic off the stand, do a greeting, move the mic stand out of my way, come back up and start doing my set. The very important thing to remember is when you're doing your set, keep moving. You know, don't stand there because you're showing a thing of being nervous. Keep moving. Move around. You know, don't keep your hands at your side. Okay. You want to use your hands for motions, kind of talk with your hands a little bit. Switch back and forth, you know, switch the mic back and forth in your hand. And, you know, keep the audience attention. But the most important thing you want to keep in mind is make sure your first joke is a good joke. Not your best joke, but a good joke. You want to get their attention with laughter. You want to keep their attention as you're going through your set, whether it be a 5-minute set, whether it be 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, depending on your comfort zone. Most open mics will only give you anywhere between 5 and 10 minutes. So you want to keep moving, you want to keep talking with your hands, you want to keep the attention of the audience. Now there will always be what we call a heckler, and that's somebody who's going to interrupt your show. Somebody, for example, that would yell out, "You suck," or something like that. Don't worry about it. If it's your first couple of times on stage, don't worry about it. Ignore it. You'll get to the point eventually to where you can come back at them. Keith Souter gave a few pointers about his 3-strike rule in a previous interview, which is a good idea, but you got to get more comfortable. You have to get into a comfort zone of yourself and of your comedy and your style before you can attack a heckler, so to speak. A few other things that somebody might be looking at from the audience. If there's a talent scout in the audience and you're wanting to make a career out of comedy, you want to keep going. You don't want to have too much dead space between jokes. You want to give enough pause for laughter. You'll get the feel of when you could start talking over laughter, and you will mess up. You will mess up on jokes. I've done it. There's actually been a joke that I've told where I messed up and the joke actually ended up funnier than the way I had it wrote. Don't try to repeat that mess up because you could actually ruin your joke. I actually tried to recreate the mess up of the joke, and it didn't work out too well. So just let the natural flow go. So if you're telling a joke, you mess it up, no big deal. 9 times out of 10, that's the funniest part of the joke, aside from the punchline. And when you go to close your set out, when you're up behind the mic, or off the stage, I'm sorry. You want to leave them wanting more. You don't want to leave them saying, that was good. You want to leave them laughing. You want to leave them clapping. You want to leave them with an impression that's going to stick in their head, so that the next time they see your name pop up on something where you're going to be doing a show, they want to come and see you. So you want your last joke to actually be your best joke. And that's what we call a closer, a closing joke. And with doing that, people are going to want to see you more and more and more. And eventually you'll start getting calls from different promoters wanting you to come out and do their show, and you'll have scouts, you'll have talent scouts coming out to see your show, but you'll never know who a talent scout is. You'll never know where they're at. They'll come in, they'll be dressed just like everybody else, and you'll never know. I've seen people get picked up from various shows from different venues by talent scouts, and I mean it just all depends really on how you sell yourself on stage. You're there to entertain people. People are wanting to be entertained. Now there's a big difference between comedy clubs and bars because of the simple fact of the atmosphere. You can go to a comedy club and people know that they're going there to laugh. Okay, so you've got a set atmosphere there. Whereas in a bar, you don't have a set atmosphere. You could go do a show at a bar, and somebody, the show might have been advertised, but 10 people could be there to see the show, but another 10 people could be there just to drink. And those 10 people that went there just to drink, more than likely, half of them won't even be paying attention, if not all of that 10 that went to drink. And whereas the 30 people in the comedy club or more are there to laugh. So you've got, and one thing you'll hear a lot of if you ever decide doing comedy, and I heard it all the time, and I still hear it to this day, is if you can make people in a bar laugh, you're going to do great at a comedy club, because a bar is the hardest place to get somebody to laugh in, because of the atmosphere, and because you got people there that are there to drink. You got people that are there to just hang out. Don't even know half the time that there's a comedy show going on, but if you make them laugh, you're doing good. You're going to do good in a comedy club. I mean, if you go to a comedy club and your set doesn't go over too well, but you did the same set in a bar, it's iffy. It's hit and miss. A lot of times, you got to kind of look at where you're going. Look at what area your show's in. That way, you can know what kind of material, what kind of jokes you can tell. You could tell a joke. You could tell a joke down at a bar in downtown Cincinnati that will get 1 million laughs, but tell the same joke in a bar in Montgomery, let's say, that won't do so good there. So some things could be offensive to people in one area and funny to somebody in another area. So you don't want to go in, you don't want to go in blind, which means you don't want to go into a venue not knowing exactly, with a set that you plan on doing, not knowing what the crowd's like, because it could be really bad, or it could be really good. It's kind of a 50-50 shot, but you want to go in with at least a 75% of idea of how your audience is going to react, what kind of crowd you're going to be performing in front of, and you'll do a lot better with that in mind. And if you got like I said, if you got a scout or talent scout in the audience, keep your delivery good, keep your presence good, keep your punchline and your timing good. You keep all that stuff in order. Make sure you move the microphone out of your stance, because a lot of contests, something as simple as moving the mic stand out of the way will disqualify you, or will take points off. It could be a matter of winning or losing. It's the small things that count. Thanks for tuning in to this week's episode of What's Good Cincinnati. Tune in next time to see what kind of crazy, outrageous things we're going to talk about. And don't forget to visit us on our website, www.ren-productions.com, or search us on Facebook, Ren Pro. Have a good one. Be safe. Until next time.
What's up? Woo! All right. the only guy you may ever meet or know. You guys know me. There's going to be 2 circumcisions. It's still all, you know, big. Well, that's only because my second circumcision came when I was 15 years old. My brother got pissed off at me and kicked my sister in the chin. Oh man, you think that's bad, man? She'd been on my end and she had that gag in her teeth. Oh, man. You know, there are several ways that people greet each other. Okay? You got like the handshake, the fist bump. You okay? That's the lady. Your lady. You got the fist bump, the handshake, the man hug, the cheek kiss, things like that. You know? But there's a tribe in Central Australia that doesn't do any of that. Okay? They shape penises. No, seriously, and I can only imagine the way the greeting would go down amongst friends in this scenario. Hey, Dave, what's up? How's it hanging, Harry? Hey, met my bed for Tom? Trying not to react to his Parkinson's. They don't know. You know, when I started dating again, you know, I had to ask, and you know, every woman that I started dating, I had to ask her one question. Just one simple question. I had to know what her tampon size is, so I know if I can satisfy her or not. That goes a little mess. We ended up being together for a long time. It seemed like we were going to be together for quite some time more. So I popped the question, okay, and you know I did it very traditionally. You know, I got down on my knee, got on teary-eyed, and, you know, a little nervous and all, and I said, baby, we've been together for a long time. Why are we still together? But I did pull out a ring, though, and the look on her face when I pulled out the ring, well, it was absolutely priceless. And it was even better when I handed her the grenade and ran like hell. She got to this point to where she would think all of this negative stuff about herself, and she'd be looking in the mirror, oh, I'm fat, I'm ugly, blah, blah, right? And she'd look at me and she'd say, is there anything good that you can point out about me to make me feel better? I said, yeah, you've got perfect eyesight. Our anniversary came around, and it got, you know, and she said she wanted something that was shiny and went from 0 to 200 in less than 3 seconds. And I did what any good boyfriend would do. I went out and I bought her a silver scale. Well, there was one day I was sitting on the couch and I was just flipping through the channels, and she comes sits down next to me. She said, what's on TV? I'm like, dust. Dust. But no, she changed her Facebook status to I got my period and 28 guys liked it. Oh man. I just got two real quick questions for you, and then I'm getting out of here. If men can get camel toe, is it possible that men can have elephant trunk? And if couples have Valentine's Day and Sweetest Day, mothers have Mother's Day, fathers have Father's Day, why can't single men have Palm Sunday? All right, then, I'm Ralph Over. That's my time.